This week we're talking about the future of our garden and our growing spaces. Welcome gardeners to this week's Garden Journal. Now it's really awesome to have you all gardening along with us here on the Urban Gardener channel as we're getting our growing season started. Now right here at the top of the video, I want to ask you all to give us a big thumbs up. Hit that like button as well as click on the subscribe button and push the bell notifications so that you can be notified of all of our upcoming garden adventures. And also, be sure to share our channel with all of your growing friends and gardening groups. So all right, for this week's Garden Journal, we're going to keep things nice and simple, nice and short and sweet for you this week, as I got some news about our growing spaces and the property that I live in here for the last about 11 years now. And about 5 or 6 years of that I've been sharing with all of you here on the Urban Gardener channel. Now this last fall I heard from the property owners, because I rent this space, that the actual owner passed away, and the new owners, the people who inherited this property from the owner who deceased, decided that they're going to go ahead and sell the property. Now at that point in time, everything kind of just put me and all of our garden spaces in kind of limbo. I didn't know whether or not we were going to be staying here or what was going to happen when the new owner purchases the property. Now we went through a couple of instances where there were potential buyers. One, in fact, told me that I wasn't going to be able to stay, but the owners decided to go ahead and pass up on that person's offer for the property. Now, we did get somebody who purchased the property, and they actually just closed on it this last week. Good news for all of us is that we get to keep our gardening spaces and we get to get our gardening season growing. So I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited to be able to finally share the news with all of you and be able to get on with our growing season. So as you've seen in some of our past couple of videos, I've been kind of slowly working on different things because I still wasn't too sure about what was going to be happening with the property. But now that I know that we're going to be staying here, it's full on gardening time. So I've been getting out over the last few days. The weather has been actually kind of permitting. You know, there's been a few cold nights and a few cold days, but the last few have been actually really nice. So I've been getting out and cleaning the spaces up, getting all of the different garden beds ready and prepared for different plants that we're going to be growing in this upcoming, you know, late spring, early summer season. And so most things are actually looking pretty nice right now. I've been sowing out some seeds like we did in our last video, planting out some transplant starts, because again, I didn't know what we were doing, so I didn't get a lot of things started, and I ended up having to go to one of our local nurseries and buy some plants so that we could be growing some things. So we've got our alleyway beds all set up. We've got some peas growing on those vertical trellises, and some broccoli and onions, and I'm even actually trying my hand at Brussels sprouts again. So it's going to be a really exciting season. I'm really excited to have all of you here joining along with us. So, and George, what are you doing? What are you doing? We're trying to shoot a video here. What's going on, man? You just wanted to come say hi to everybody? Yeah? All right. Well, we're going to keep growing along here on our channel, and I'm glad to have all of you along with us too. So again, like I said, we're going to keep this nice and short and sweet. And be sure everybody to, again, like I said at the beginning and the top of the video, click that like button, click the subscribe button so you can follow not only along with all of us here on the Urban Garden channel, but see what George is up to in the garden spaces as well, huh? Yeah. We'll see all of you on our next video. How about that, George, huh? Welcome, gardeners. Welcome, gardeners. Welcome, gardeners. Welcome, gardeners. Welcome, gardeners. Kind of, Georgie. Yeah, what's up, dude? Yeah. Welcome, gardeners. Welcome, gardeners. Welcome, gardeners. Growing along. Welcome, gardeners. Welcome, gardeners. Welcome, gardeners. Welcome. Oh my. Oh. Welcome, gardeners, to this week's Garden Journal.